Wow, I love that. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Clippy.
Hey, Marvel. Hey, Simon. Hey,
Good
chat.
morning, everybody.
Hi, Simon. Where's everybody? We're missing somebody. Could have sworn it's supposed to be 4. Quadruple. Don't worry. Nicole
She'll be
will be
here.
joining us. Yes. Hi, Damien. Johnny, how you doing?
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Damien. Hey,
Would you like
Johnny.
Johnny, would you like to jump up and say hi and talk about a thing or two? If you'd like to, that's great. If not, I can do it. So yeah, if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll see it says breaking news, and it's not what you think. I mean, we could talk about Chili punking out, but you know, I don't care. Because you know what? In my opinion, for legal reasons, it's my opinion. He faked it. He got somebody to say, yeah, there's, I used to have a very fast heart rate, and I had on occasion people look at me sideways. There are ways to bring one on, let's say, and I think he did what he had to do to keep everybody talking about him. Just going along with the plan, doing the fight, win or lose, that's it. But if he does this and he punks out, everybody's gonna be talking even more about him. Because we were all getting kind of bored. Now, hey, he punked out. Let's talk about him. He's smart when it comes to publicity. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, he's getting exactly what he wants.
He's getting. That's why I don't talk about him, because I ain't giving it to him. I did one bingo on him, and this is the other. That's it.
Yeah. I suspect he'll be talked about around about as much as if he had actually taken part in the fight, but he won't get physically hurt this way.
Yeah, and he won't lose face the same way either.
Yeah.
In his eyes. I just think it's a bit of strategy for him. That's all.
And Mark is, I think, pretty on the nose with that one, in my opinion.
We all knew. Most of us did. I mean, come on. You can't. These people don't ever live up to their word. They have no integrity. They care nothing of anybody else. If they did, they wouldn't be doing what they do. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? They talk about their rights, but not their responsibilities. This just feeds into the whole thing. Go ahead.
You need someone that couch surfs their way across the USA, has no integrity. That's strange. I like how he says now that his van got stolen too. He's just full of excuses.
Hadn't heard that. So
yeah,
he's had his home stolen, has he?
Pretty much. He's probably just another way to beg money out of his dumbass followers.
Oh my God. Steve McRae has some kind of GoFundMe to sue somebody.
Yeah. Uni's been, or the man who's.
Oh no, he closed it.
Has been going on about it.
He's closed it. That's why I'm getting a notification from a friend. I have people send me information all the time on people. Well, not not in a creepy way. Like people that we all watch. I don't watch you guys. I swear to God. You know that feeling you get when somebody's been watching you. That you feel like
Mm-hmm.
somebody's. That's not me. I swear. Usually. Usually.
And just changing the subject slightly, for those who are in the know, I'm in the top right, and I'm not looking at you, lady bass guitar player.
Huh?
It's all right, running joke.
You know, it's the joke he has going with Lady Bass Guitar
Mhm.
Player.
He's not in the top right anymore. Haha. So you got his car repoed, huh?
Yeah, well, stolen supposedly.
Well, yeah, they all say that. He's a drama queen, exactly, Connie. He's a drama queen. But that's alright. Moving on, because he's boring. He bores me. Uh, we'll have Johnny on in a second to talk about the amazing fundraiser. Well, it's not a fundraiser. Why do I? It's just an easy word. It's a crowdfunding thing,
Mhm.
but we've added the wish list if you want to buy something instead of just giving money. And there's all kinds of price points from like $20 up, and you still get perks for it. We've added stickers now, so everybody gets a sticker. Isn't that cool?
All right.
Yeah.
It's the same design as a T-shirt, my design. Thank you. I don't know. We didn't tell anybody that before, but yeah, I designed the T-shirt. I did not design his company logo though, the one with the sheep.
Everybody loves stickers.
I love stickers. Come on. Let's talk royalties. What kind of royalties? Whose royalties? Who gets royalties? Nobody gets royalties. What's royalties from the fight? Okay.
Well, the
Can you
Germans
send
do
Johnny
royalties.
the link on?
Yep,
Thank you.
The,
done.
so the Germans do royalties quite well because they've got our sort of monarch and her family.
Oh
Mm,
God, stop it.
wah,
I
wah,
love
wah.
stickers too. I'll send you a sticker, cat girl. Yeah. Oh, from Johnny's company? Um, well, Johnny gets royalties for what he films, or I don't know what he gets royalties from. I don't get any royalties. I'm just a friend. He might want to hire me for graphics and stuff, but no, he's got people for that stuff, you know. I guess what, guys? All right, this is the breaking news, though. Okay, I watched. All right, he's just in. I watched Nail Gun, the short, the 10-minute one, not the teaser trailer. I watched the whole damn proof of concept short film, sorta. I was maybe had stuff in front of my face, so I didn't see exactly
Hiding behind
everything.
the sofa.
Hide behind my mic and my hands. Here he is. Oh, all right, one at a time, guys. Who's gonna bring him in?
I'll do it.
All right. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Tell them I watched Nail Gun,
She did. She watched Nail Gun.
sorta.
Well, no, she watched it. She saw all the good stuff.
You can make the sound effects for Daddy's dingleberries and Klingon.
He's getting overrun.
I'm getting overrun by girls.
Yeah.
Like, now you don't have
So, hi, Nicole.
to sound.
Hi, guys.
We could just make them for you.
Hi, Mama Tega.
There you go.
They'll
Hello.
say hello.
Hi.
All right, you go to bed. It's bedtime.
Okay, good night.
So yeah, it's scary, guys. I would, if you like scary movies, go over to Weekend Horror and watch it.
It's a good one. Yeah. I've got a link somewhere I can give you.
And you see Johnny in it, and he looks so badass as the bouncer. He does.
It's back in my old days of being a bouncer.
You were bigger. You look different.
Yeah, I look a little different.
Your face looks different, even.
Yeah.
Was that the makeup or something?
Part of it, yeah. Part of it was the makeup. Part of it
He
was
looked heavier too.
I was a
Less
little heavier.
beard.
Yeah.
His beard was short.
They made me trim the beard for that. I don't know why.
Because you don't see bouncers with long beards, maybe?
Because beards are bad for
They could
bouncers.
grab onto it, you know?
Yeah.
That would hurt.
I had a beard. I was a bouncer. I've always had a
I'm
beard.
sure you did. But Cajunese watched it with us.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't as scared as I was. Oh, can confirm. Nail gun was really good. Thank you, Cajunese.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. Not for the guys in it. Oh God, no. No, not for the. Oh.
Well, it's all just acting,
I'm
right?
seeing it in my head again, so sorry. Excuse
No
me.
one actually gets
Deep
hurt.
breaths,
in these movies.
AMG.
Speak amongst yourselves.
It is all just acting.
I just don't. But no, those fucking effects were very well done.
Yeah.
Oh!
Haley, Kasim, and Katarina are really good at what they do. Really good. They have a passion for it too.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're so much fun to work with.
And I'm really not giving it away when I say, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, gets utilized.
Yep.
Oh dear.
In the worst way. You can't even imagine.
I think I can, and I'm cringing.
But it was. The story pulls you in right away? It really does.
Yeah, so it is really effective at what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be just a quick proof of concept, so we can shop it around and see what happens.
Right.
Hopefully.
In the studio. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And you get a feel for what the story's gonna be, but you don't really, because I know this whole story, and you don't ever there's a twist. I'm not gonna say what, but there's a twist, and it's really, to me at least, with the storyline added, it gets into the psychological thriller as well.
Yeah, it's a I don't know,
mind fuck. It's a mind fuck.
Yeah, it's a rape and revenge film. Based on the original Nail Gun Massacre back in 1985.
Yeah.
Oh, I was assuming it was something you gave production companies to say, hire us, or this is what you get.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Both. It actually really does work that way. So look, if you don't want nails in your body, you will hire us. Otherwise, we've got the nail gun in the car.
Yeah. Oh God. All right, I gotta speak amongst yourselves. Speak amongst yourselves. Oh.
She's gotta go wash her eyes.
It's just no, my brain. I keep seeing it, and I'm rocking back and forth in my chair right now. It's not an easy watch.
If you hold on, I'll just order some brain bleach for you.
Yeah. Right?
The sequel is actually going to be The Stapler. It's coming out in a couple of years, I think.
Yep.
No, we already know what it is because I've seen a picture of it. It's the what is that thing? Leaf blower. The leaf blower.
The leaf blower. Yeah. Yep.
The leaf blower.
Inside joke. But yeah. So, guys, when are you you have a meeting at another?
We do.
Find out to get funded, right?
Well, so we've got a meeting to pitch. We've put together our pitch deck. Looks better now. Looks much better now that the revisions have gone through. But we have a meeting soon. I can't say when. Not going to say when because I don't want people stalking me. But it's soon. So yeah, hopefully we get the. Hopefully we get steps forward, if not full. I doubt we're going to get full funding based on this meeting, but if we can use this meeting to get another meeting, a more formal meeting, then yeah, it's a slow process. Everything about this business is very slow.
I hope you get it, but please understand I won't be there.
Yes, you will. You will be there.
Great that you. Sorry, carry on.
I guess you've seen behind the scenes, so I don't I guess it doesn't bother you as much to watch scary movies. I haven't.
You did really. There have been a couple when I was younger that fucked me up when I was younger. And then there's
Hills Have Eyes.
no, that one didn't mess me up.
Really?
It
A
was
lot of
like
people
the
attribute that to messing them up.
there is a particular scene in the original Hills Have Eyes that is disturbing, by absolutely. But
I
that one
I
was,
never saw it.
well,
I don't
yeah,
want to know. Please don't
yeah.
tell me.
I won't tell you.
Okay.
But the movies growing up, like there was this one movie called Making Contact. And that one fucked me up because my mother, I was like 7 years old when she brought it home.
No.
And I don't think she really I don't think she really looked at what it was when she brought it home. Whatever. She would every Friday, whenever we were not
pick up a movie.
Yeah, she would pick up movies and then bring them home. Well, she picked this one up, and that one, it was this fucking ventriloquist dummy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And not like shitty one like that Dead Silence or
Oh.
I forget the other one, but Goosebumps. This was weird, but because I was young, I was like 7 years old when I saw this thing. Fucked me up. When I first saw Alien as a youngster, that one fucked me up too.
Wow. Okay.
And then, but as I got older,
well, now you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I see behind the scenes, like pull back the curtain, it might help, but I doubt it. Because my imagination just runs wild.
Sure, and that's the kind of thing we like. That we like when people have that imagination.
If you pull back the curtain, AMG, all you'll do is see the extension cord that plugs into the nail gun.
Stop!
Have you ever seen any of Uwe Boll's masterpieces, Johnny?
Master turds.
Jaws,
Yeah, I've seen
yes.
some of the UA Bowl shit. Those are just garbage. That guy took advantage of a system in Germany that would just give money. Because Germany wanted to become film friendly, they were giving people money just to do whatever. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here's money, here's money, here's money, here's money. We didn't even look. We didn't even read your script. And UA Bowl came in and said, hey, I'm
taking advantage of this.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. And he was terrible at it. It was horrible. His movies are garbage. And yes, Damian Paxton, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, fucked me up a little bit as well.
Me too. I didn't sleep in a bed for a very long time.
It was tough, yeah.
Bob Murphy. Guys, this is Nightwolf.
I was about to say, Nightwolf, it's great that you finally managed to make it in. Good
so
to see
happy to see you. I believe he's a mod, no?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
Bob.
you can time people out now. And welcome, babe. Welcome, Nightwolf. I'm happy to see you. And Jaws freaked me out too. Sharks, for me, too many teeth. Too many teeth.
And for no readily explicable reason, what, Mr. Savage?
Yeah, I don't understand what that was about either. But I have that mobile game, by the way. I do.
Yeah.
Or are you saying that you star in it?
No, I have it.
No, not you, Savage.
Oh, him, Savage? No. Didn't see him so far. So.
Damian Paxton, that's funny.
That's funny.
See, I would feel nervous about going into the water in Australia if I was there again.
I would feel nervous about doing anything in Australia.
But if I was up here, I wouldn't, because we don't have sharks that attack humans up here, right? But in Australia, they got everything that'll kill you there.
Everything is trying to kill you in Australia.
Yeah, land and sea.
Yep.
It's everywhere.
Yep.
But you know what freaked me out? I wouldn't go near a beach for a very long time. Can you guess?
Jellyfish.
It's a really dumb one. What?
Beach blanket bingo?
Piranha?
No. It's really. It has nothing to do with the water. How about that?
Oh, Tremors?
It's a
Nope.
beach blanket.
The inability to find a bikini that fits.
You're stupid. No, it's called Blood Beach.
Oh.
I want to say I've seen this movie, but
You get sucked down into something.
Oh,
and, blood spurts out.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Yep.
used to hang out at the beach, and then I was afraid. Like I would either
But
either I
Jersey
would
Beach doesn't count.
what?
Jersey Beach doesn't count.
No, it's no. Connecticut beaches.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I know. So check it out though. I would run straight to the water because I thought the water's safe.
Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Guess what? There's sand at the bottom.
Sand at the bottom of the water. There's all
And then things in it.
right. Yeah.
I can't. I'm very suggestible for some reason with those movies. Like after Nightmare on Elm Street, it took me a while to get into a bed, and then I would only sleep on my side because everybody got killed lying on their back.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the middle of the bed, so I'd be on the side of the bed. Like I had to do these little things to start sleeping again.
Right.
Anybody else, or is that just me?
Pretty much just you.
Oh, shut up.
So there used to be this TV at my house that would turn itself on and off sometimes.
What?
That's cool.
And I watched The Ring, and
Oh,
then
God.
a couple nights later, the TV turned itself on.
No
was just-
way!
I was
That
just like, oh
is
god.
hilarious. That's
Remember the end of Poltergeist? I would have put it outside just like they did.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Back
that.
when Craig T. Nelson was kind of cool.
Poltergeist fucked me all the way up, down, and sideways.
I liked Poltergeist. This shit thing what happened to that little girl, Carol Ann.
I would, bitch. She was what 3? They couldn't have been that attached. Just saying.
You're awful.
They could have more. They were a young couple. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but come on, now you're making me think about Craig T. Nelson and doing this. No. Save the one he's got. It's a better story. Better story. What's up, negative exponents?
Oh, he's here? Hey,
Hello.
Nag. Good to see ya. Scary movies scare me, Nag. Just can't say it enough.
Yeah, Thomas H.P. Lovecraft had some really good stories for sure.
Why would
Okay.
anybody read those? And what was wrong with him?
Well, what was right with him is probably a better question.
He was fucked.
He had an
Some-
interesting.
Very interesting psychological horror.
Oh, I don't even like. I haven't read the whole thing. Like just knowing what it was, I'm like, why? Who? What? What?
Shadow over Innsmouth.
I
was a
just
great
saw
book.
What, Nick?
I just saw a story. Clowns
Okay.
from Outer Space is coming out on Halloween. They're doing a remake.
Of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh,
Killer
get
Clowns from
out!
Outer Space.
That I love that movie.
Iconic,
clowns.
really.
I am scared of clowns. I do not
Who
do
is it?
clowns.
So am I.
I just
Like, come on.
I'm not
They were
afraid
so-
of clowns.
I just think they're a waste of space.
My parents looked to fuck me up because when I was a baby, they had clowns all over my room.
That's
They
kind
were
of funny.
trying to fuck me up.
No, I
It's
think
like
they're
when-
trying to desensitize you to clowns.
It's like when
Didn't work.
Homer Simpson made the homemade clown thing for Bart, and Bart's lying in bed, and the clown starts talking to him. Yeah.
Well, it goes back to Poltergeist too, where the clown drags the little boy under the bed.
Oh, stop!
Yep.
Or it
Sorry.
when he pulls the kid into the sewers.
I've never
Yep.
seen it. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
I've never
I'm not even
seen
thinking
it.
about it.
How can you be a
Nope.
Tim Curry fan and not watch it?
I can't
Like
because
the miniseries is bad, right? I'm sorry. There are a lot of people out there that were all, "Oh, the miniseries, you can't touch the miniseries." I remember watching the miniseries when it first came out, and then I watched it again as an adult. It's like, man, if you weren't for Tim Curry, this thing is just stupid. It's bad. It's awful. The acting is terrible.
wait,
The
he was
story
in a
is terrible.
miniseries. I thought he was in a movie about it.
The movie, it was a miniseries on ABC.
Okay.
This is back in the '90s too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was so awful. There were weird
Yeah.
montages in there, but the only redeeming
Was
quality
Tim?
was Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And he's in the movie. He's in the whole miniseries. It's a two-part miniseries, I think. A two-part miniseries. He's in the whole thing for like maybe 40 minutes. So
Yeah.
I just
I
Tim Curry is cool.
I actually met the guy that played the teen bully and the guy that played the security guard in it years later.
Really?
Yeah.
I just I saw the commercial where he says we all float down here or something like that, and I
Yeah.
said, "No, bitch,
Everything floats down here,
Mhm.
Georgie.
no."
Even you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
like, no, there's no way I was gonna see.
You
I
go-
only saw the original Nightmare on Elm Street because I was kind of like shanghaied into it. I thought we were go. It was one of those many movies in one place thing, a movieplex type
Uh-huh.
thing, and I thought we were going to a different one, and they kept me occupied as we were walking into that one.
Didn't tell you what you were watching.
No.
You got catfished.
Yeah, and so I sat down and we're waiting, and it starts, and the first thing you hear when it darkens is Tina. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
Huh?
that's so funny because your name is Tina.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't think they knew that, but it did not help.
So funny.
The first girl.
NCR News Network, I did know that because real corpses were cheaper than studio corpses. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
They had. Oh, what is wrong with people?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
What is wrong with people?
It was cheaper.
So
Like-
what?
Like, here's the thing. I can go to a butcher and get buckets of cow and pig guts for free. They'll give that stuff to you. Now, if I go to a film store or a special effects store and get that stuff, it's stupid expensive. It is stupid expensive.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
But the silly thing is, does the real stuff look real on film?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that though? Why?
Because it's got to look good. If you look at what is it? Oh Jesus, George A.
I can't-
Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah, classic.
So there's a scene where after the two young couple, they get blown up in the car, and the zombies are eating body parts.
Right.
Those are real body parts from there's like cow liver and pig intestine and whatnot. Because again, it was cheap. That's something they could just get without having to pay for it.
And get food poisoning or salmonella and shit. Yay.
You know, I mean, you do what you do, but
They were extras. Fuck them.
they were extras.
And you can be too, guys.
That's true.
Oh, what a
Indeed.
segue that was,
Oh,
right?
I was going to say it's a good segue.
Good
Thank
segue.
you.
Yep.
I
Very
just
good
put a
segue.
link. I just put a link to the crowdfunder in the chat. By the way.
Here, I'll pin it.
Pin it.
Yes. Yes, sir. I'll pin it. Wait a minute. Let me get it. Where is it? I lost it. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Pin it. Thank you.
But I
So-
promise not to have you eat real guts. I promise. I won't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you.
No, Johnny would never.
I wouldn't do that to. No, I wouldn't do that to you. I
No.
might put you in a scene where you get blown up. I might do
That
to
would
you.
be so fun.
Yeah.
Could you get me? Could you get somebody to be able to do a stunt?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because of the,
So
the
cool.
liability.
Yeah, I
it really
figured.
depends on the stunt, but
Mm.
most like
I
good
want to
stunts-
fall off a building.
Yeah, stuff like that. No.
I know how
liability
to.
is- Yeah, I'm sure you do, but
I think
In
we all
turn.
know how to fall off a building.
I don't. Shut up. I mean, I know how to.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, but no, we have some great perks.
Mm.
Cliff, do you want to bring up the actual fundraiser we could share?
Sure.
I appreciate it. Because I can't do two things at once. You know me.
Thomas EG1, yeah, I didn't like the
we go.
Technicolor version
There it is.
either.
So we have some great perks from the shirts all the way up to being in movies. Are
Night Transfer. Take care.
Night Trans Girl.
Good night.
we're done. Night Trans Girl. Everybody done? Okay.
Mhm.
So from a t-shirt all the way to being an extra, having a line, you could actually have a part without even auditioning, guys. Come on. You have your name in the movie in the background on somebody's um, nameplate, like if they work retail, or maybe there's a truck going by and it had a company logo on it. That's your name right there. Something really
Mhm.
cool
Mhm.
and inventive. That's gonna be there forever. Or you can have your name in credits, like just the coolest shit. And so it's not a fundraiser. You're getting something back, and everybody gets a sticker, right?
Mhm.
That's cool, and a thank you note, either
Right.
digital, or if you give me your address, I'll send you an actual card. It's
So
so
negative
cool.
exponents. I'm sorry, but negative exponents is trying to push you off a building right now.
Oh yay! Oh, a bouncy castle. I love those,
He is
dude.
lobbying hard for you.
Thank you. Yes. See, just even one. Sorry,
We could figure something out.
but I love stunt work. I really do. Hey, Arian Rod. Hey, Han.
Aaron Rod.
Aaron Rod.
Speaking of falling off things, remember listening to, I think it was Burt Reynolds in his early days. He did a lot of his own stunts and stuff like that.
Hopper.
And at one stage, his character was due to fall over a waterfall, and
Yeah.
he said, "I'll do this." So he actually did, and fell over the waterfall, swept down the river, eventually got dragged out, and he's thinking that would have looked so excellent. So he saw the rushes of it, and it looked really crap.
Yeah.
So they went with throwing a dummy over because that looked better.
Wow.
That was for Deliverance, I think, if I remember correctly.
Did you ever see Hooper?
Did I see which one?
Hooper.
Toby Hooper?
No, just the movie Hooper.
I don't think so.
It's a Burt Reynolds movie, but it's the one that got me in love with stunting, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. He plays a stunt man. It's all about stunt work, and it's what made me want to be a stunt person when I grew up.
That's pretty cool.
It's a really cool movie. Jan Michael Vincent, I believe, is in it, and he plays like the new kid on the block who's like the hot young. Um, he can do anything. He can do car stunts and fire stunts, and Burt Reynolds has been in the game so long that he's broken in many places, right?
Right. Well,
He's told if he does one big impact, he could die, kind of thing.
yeah.
But he can't. His pride won't let him not, that kind of thing.
So Damian Paxton, we can most definitely make that happen.
Which one? Where?
He says, "I want to be strangled by my own intestines."
Yeah, that's something he could do.
Mm-hmm.
Super Cliff.
Ah.
Nana.
Well, I think we got the point of that.
Yeah.
Nana for 666. Thank you.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Trans girl, member for 15 months mutant, says 13 months already. I'm getting old.
Yeah. Love you. But yeah, and the money is going to the best place ever. It's your production studio.
Mm-hmm.
Insomniac Films.
Right. It's going to be used to purchase gear and transportation for said gear, so we can get in and out and do all the productions we can. I just actually picked one up for 2 weekends from now in September. So
See?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten great gigs now, but he could do even bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're hoping at some point to do full-length feature films?
We have full-length feature films in the works. We've got one we're shooting in November, tentatively scheduled for November. It kind of depends on some schedules with the talent and whatnot. But November, December, we've got one we're shooting.
Awesome.
And we have I think there's a series of features from the same source that we're looking at. But yeah, so that'll carry us over the next year. Of course, there's, we're lobbying hard for Nail Gun.
Oh yeah.
Once that'll put a stop to everything except Nail Gun, and
right for that 25 weeks, I believe.
That's going to be
that's just for filming, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like 5 months total.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But you can help them get there, guys. Like to fulfill a dream and be a part of this whole thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm so excited about it. Really, I am. and I want to see it happen. And like we get to be a, we get to see it. We get to see all of it happen. I get to be a part of it, and
It's
I
gonna be fun.
I love movies, so I think it's the coolest thing on earth. I really do.
So Johnny, you're not just going to be doing horror movies, correct?
No,
No.
so right now, Nail Gun's the one of the 2 horror films that we have in our book that are we're going to make, but we're going to do just about anything. We it's Eugene and I work really well together.
Rom-coms, drama.
We don't have any
love
rom-coms
films.
yet, but drama.
We need one.
Comedies.
We're working on
Comedies.
a comedy series.
Yeah, on the other channel, right?
Mhm, right.
Well, that was a great question, Nicole. Do you want to tell them about the comedy series and the channel?
I can't give away too much.
Oh,
about
right.
it
Okay.
yet because we're still very early on in the pre-production of that channel and that series.
Okay.
But as it is, I think we will be launching the channel November 1st.
Awesome.
That particular series, we're looking for a spring launch.
Okay, and last important question.
Mhm.
Where's my videos?
You see this back here?
Mm-hmm.
This is me working on my reel.
What about the other one?
This is me working on my reel.
I'm going to kill you.
I know. I'll have all my homework done by Sunday. I promise.
Now it's Sunday? It was supposed to be tonight.
I know it was supposed to be tonight, but do you see this back here?
All right, guys. We'll have more updates and his videos
Mhm.
on the campaign site Sunday night.
Yep.
The latest.
No later than.
So everybody needs to donate. You get perks. You get just the love background. Just starting this company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's amazing. Insomniac Films is the name of it.
I helped name it.
You did. Water Duelist, absolutely.
I helped
We get
design the
right
shirt.
fantasy movie.
Yes, you did.
But yes, we will. If the right fantasy movie comes along our plate, most certainly, we will put that in our wheelhouse. We have no problem doing anything. Storytelling is fun, and AMG does want a pink sub movie. We will see what we can do. Instead
We
of
all
yelling-
have to be in the windows and waving.
You could call it Pink Periscope.
And that sounds like
Well, there is a
Question
pink.
is
Yeah, it is.
question: will there be waterfish?
with a what?
See,
Man.
well, Marvel specified that they're the fish we were talking about were water fish, so
Oh.
as
Johnny,
opposed to
go
sandfish.
ahead and ask the question.
Nope.
Is there
I know
anything
better.
but waterfish?
I was tired,
They got-
okay?
Negative exponents, your perk will be exclusively a romantic dinner with Johnny. Exclusively.
Oh, man.
You're the only one who will get that perk. The only one. That's all I'm saying.
Can you
Candlelight.
imagine?
Will there be
Can you imagine
candlelight?
someone really had that as a perk, and then they had to go on a date with like another dude?
They
How
used to
awkward
do
would
that,
be.
don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
They used to
When a date
auction
with
off.
Tad,
Yeah.
when a date with Tad Hamilton kind of shit.
But that they really used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Cassidy even did it. David Cassidy, all of them.
And Johnny becomes famous. We all get autographed pictures.
We get to say we were
We're gonna
part of
end
it.
We get to say that Insomniac Films
Sorry.
started, and then we get to say that we know a celebrity, Mr. Johnny O.
Well, will Johnny read my script if I aggressively corner him one day?
You just hand it to me, I'll read it. Just like, I'll read it. Like, I'll read it, yeah. Absolutely.
Now, I do have a question. Are you going to be involved with any of the music? Because
Most
your
definitely.
background is in music also.
Yeah, most definitely. So when Nail Gun does get the green light, I've already been working with some musicians
Ooh.
on the soundtrack. So, yep.
Very
Cool.
good. Very nice.
Well, there is something you've already done music in, like played the guitarist, right?
Yeah, in There Goes My Baby, I did a version of Mambo Italiano,
Great
recorded
song.
and performed with a very lovely young singer named Serena. She was amazing to work with, even though she doesn't know music theory like she thinks she does.
Ooh. Shots fired.
I can say that because she probably is not watching. She just recently moved to Los Angeles to pursue that career out there. So, yeah, good luck to her.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you ever miss her that sings Jolene, I'm your girl.
Yeah.
I'll call you up.
Hey, that could be your perk.
There you go.
Kidding, I'm not. I'm too shy. And
We'll get
yet,
a couple shots
singing,
of
that would be
you.
sweet.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
oh, how sweet. Yeah, he's an actor as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Nail Gun.
Mm-hmm. Yep, in Nail Gun.
I screamed when I saw him. Actually, Johnny, it's you!
Well, I
Yeah.
do that anyway.
Well, yeah, just because I'm kind of a.
It was just really cool. It was really cool to see him. You know.
It's always strange seeing someone you know in a movie,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little different. Yeah, it's a little different.
Don't think I've actually ever had that experience.
I have before, actually.
Simon, you haven't seen Nail Gun? I'm just kidding.
I've seen the trailer.
That's
I
it.
was.
Oh well. We'll have to
Can you put the link to the 10-minute one in the chat?
Yeah.
For those who are brave enough to watch it. But I don't know if anybody remembers Quarterback Princess. It was a made-for-TV movie back in the day.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine was what's her name? I think Helen Hunt. Yeah, Helen Hunt was the Quarterback Princess. My friend played her younger sister in that. So it was cool to see her on TV.
Yeah, I met a guy in treatment who made his own movie, his own comedy movie from like, just a really down to earth kind of like, what do you call it? Grassroots kind of movie where he was a male stripper. It was a comedy. And then we watched it one night. It was really weird, though.
Did he have a small part in it?
That's 2 points, Simon. 2 points.
Yeah, well, we didn't get to see his parts, thankfully.
That's weird. That's like more weird. You know,
to see somebody you know naked
right
in a movie or making love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. I don't.
So
it would be even more weird if it was your boyfriend or girlfriend or brother or sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm going to share a funny story.
Okay.
We were in a production meeting a couple weeks ago. Negative exponents. You put yourself in the corner for that one.
Yeah. You, sir, are not funny at all. We watched the JM Truth film here.
We should watch the special effects reel.
No, that was horrible.
That was just
There's nothing special about those effects. Go ahead, Johnny. Sorry.
Anyways, we're in a production meeting with an actress who's going to play a role in one of the productions we have coming up. And the producer looks at her and says, "Hey, I'm looking for an older guy who can play a real asshole." And before he could continue his sentence, which was to be your lover, she said, "How about you hire my dad?"
Oh God! No!
So she didn't hear the whole thing.
Yes, of course. I would hope not. Oh my God.
That wouldn't be awkward on set, would it?
Not at all. Yeah. Like,
No.
Not that kind of movie, but thank you for the suggestion.
Have you done any kind of romantic scene yet?
I have not, but we've got a really funny sketch that we're going to do coming up that is
for the series.
This is going to be with the idea with the channel. We're going to be putting out a lot of different types of things. We have this series that's coming out again in March, but there's going to be like all the all the 10-minute shorts that we're doing for film festivals and some of the longer stuff, we're going to be putting out little bits and pieces here and there. But along with that, we're going to be doing some skits, some sketch comedy, some serious stuff, whatever. But there's one that we're working on that takes a character who, he gets a gig by basically, stating, "Oh, yeah, I'm the super awesome romantic actor guy. I have no problem doing all the nudity and all the sex scenes and whatnot." But when it actually comes time to do the nudity and sex scenes, he like freezes and
Is that gonna be you?
yeah, it's going to be me. But without giving too much away, it's really the idea is really funny.
Cool.
Nice.
Negative exponent would be a horrible actor. Well, we'll just give you a non-speaking part.
There you go. Yeah, I'm excited about seeing that channel. YouTube needs some quality stuff.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's got us. What more does it need?
That's true.
Well, we're not going to be there. We're going to be watching. But we're not gonna
Sure.
be there.
No. I was implying that we are quality content.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're the best.
The highest quality.
Of
Highest
course.
quality.
Well, compared to a lot of the content that we can see on YouTube, yeah, we are quality.
Gosh, Effect Fire says I'll be a fluffer.
Whoa.
That's my job. Thank you very much. I mean, no.
Oh, look at that. Y'all are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Especially Cliffy. Ooh.
It's true. Cliff, I know you're going with a red shirt today or a maroonish type shirt.
Yeah.
Really opening up your repertoire of color. Brings out
It's bold choice.
Yeah, very bold choice. Yeah.
I have two shirts of the exact same color, actually.
Oh, God.
See? Negative exponent. That's a good question. We will be doing both. We're currently building a sound studio, but the bigger stuff is probably going to be more on location. We have an opportunity to get locations, some really amazing locations that won't cost a whole lot. So, yep.
Speaking of people who think we're high quality, Cajunese has gotten personalized license plates that read PSIU
NBK.
NBK. Anybody figure that out?
What is it? PSIU MBK?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with SC and me.
No, Thomas. No.
I guess you could get some pretty diverse location shoots around your area.
okay.
I guess there's probably a lot of stuff to film there.
Yeah, here in Texas, depending on where you go, you can pretty much get every type of landscape, with the exception of mountains and like tundra.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna share the picture of his. Wait, why didn't it work? Wait, didn't it?
I looked it up, and apparently Vancouver and Texas have pretty much exactly the same amount of revenue from film. So,
yeah, but Vancouver is a lot more film friendly than Texas is. Like Texas doesn't give any kind of break when it comes to taxes and whatnot.
No.
Can anybody figure it out now? I can't see the chat, so you gotta check it out, guys. If anybody figures it out.
I don't think anybody said it so far.
Boom. Think of SC's logo.
Gosh, Backfire is all fake. Yep, it is all fake.
From memory, I think the only famous film thing that's got done anywhere close to me is one of the scenes from the Bond film A View to a Kill, where there's
Concentrate on this. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. We're concentrating on.
Yeah. where Grace Jones and there's a tunnel and they.
Wow, Simon just
Tunnel.
ignores me.
Mhm.
Well, I can concentrate and talk at the same time.
Yeah, but everybody else can't. All right. It says pink sub.
The words are interleaved.
That says pink sub.
Yeah, PINK with sub in the middle, like the Dead Alive logo that Schrodinger used to have.
Oh yeah.
They're interlaced.
Yep. Gotcha. Now I see it. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Cajunese. We know Chili Pit pussed out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What a loser.
It's boring me. It really is.
Yep. He's a loser. But we all knew it was going to happen.
And
Yeah.
he's doing it so that people talk even more about him.
I think he's doing it because he's genuinely afraid of getting his ass
Oh,
kicked.
yeah. But, you know, he's really smart about things, in a way. In a very...
Stupid way.
Yeah, and just with complete lack of integrity, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to bait the hook and just like drag it through the water, and people go after it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like
He
he
says it's just his way of saying thanks to everyone involved with SC and AMG's channels.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cajunese.
With teal curtains, absolutely. It's both with me and Nicole. We actually have matching masks and capes, only hers is teal and mine's pink. We didn't buy
I
them.
don't have the mask. I don't have the
You don't
mask. I just have a cape.
Do I have the mask? I don't think I have. You sure? I thought we
Yeah,
had
I just have the
masks,
cape.
too.
We
I
were
found
going to
the
get the
masks.
mask.
Oh, that's
when they
right.
were
I found
gone.
the masks, and we haven't gotten them yet, but we
You
can.
look as confused as I feel, Johnny.
Oh, somebody's trying to argue with me about some lighting techniques and in a user group. Whatever. It's just not worth it. People are, I need to use this light because I have to compete with the sun. I'm like, why are you fucking using a light if you have the sun?
Gosh, if Heckfire is confusing me. What are we talking about?
So people are fish. Interesting.
Oh yeah, because of what I said about him baiting the hook, I guess.
Yep.
Oh,
That was
okay.
just an analogy, yeah.
Yep.
He likes to troll for attention, whereas fishermen troll for fish. He trolls for attention.
Mm-hmm. The fight was September 24th, negative exponents, until Chili had his physical.
Failed. Yeah.
Oh, I got a bad knee. Oh.
And my heart rate is 170.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can make your heart rate 170 for
Cocaine. Excuse me. What?
It's just one of the many. Yeah.
Nasty cough you got there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Uppers.
I think Chili might have attended one too many Hollywood parties, if you know what I mean.
Allegedly.
When he was acting in such brilliant roles as the guy who got beat to death in an episode of Crossing Jordan.
Or
the guy who got crushed to death in an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die.
Or super necessary, whatever that is.
With his hammer.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So stupid.
His,
So dumb.
He's been
Stupid.
a scammer from day one.
Oh, his blood pressure was 170 what? Over what? There's two numbers in a blood pressure, huh?
Yeah. I think he only gave the first one.
So that means... Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. If it would only mean something if it was chronically there.
170 is
He
a
could have
bit
just been
high,
jogging.
but
He could have been jogging. He could have been smoking. There's a lot of ways you get your blood pressure up, and it comes right back down.
Yep.
Stupid. But what's the bottom number, guys?
Hmm.
It can't be 170 over 179. He would not be alive.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think Carl is saying it was 179 as opposed to just 170. So it's 179 over an
Probably
unknown
like
value.
120 or something.
It's supposed to be like 110 over 70.
Yeah, that's
That's
within
a
normal
good one.
range.
Yeah. You're supposed to be under 130 at the most, and that's if you're young.
He'd be having a stroke
Yeah.
if it was constantly at that.
Yeah, I think he just, did a couple of lines or ran a
Yeah.
couple of laps and then had his
Simple.
physical. Yeah.
Drink a whole punch of coffee or Red Bull, anything like that.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then took a quick jog.
And then, of course, his van got stolen,
Yeah.
not repossessed,
No.
stolen.
Hmm.
Does he look like the kind of guy who wouldn't pay his car payments?
Mm,
No.
No.
mm.
Nice, Thomas. Very nice.
That's a healthy blood pressure, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah, mine's always perfect. It's like
Mine-
the only thing on me that's really
With the
good.
amount of coffee you drink, I suspect your blood pressure would come out as a numeric overflow.
I don't even think he got to the toxicology part of it. So that was two separate things.
Yeah,
From what I understand, he was supposed to take a physical and a drug test.
yeah, he'd have to if it was sanctioned.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't want to cast aspersions, but potentially he might have failed the physical before the toxicology test.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, then I don't even need to bother,
Yep.
Yeah.
because then he'd be found out.
Well, I mean, It's-
Steroids could do that to his blood pressure too, by the way.
they test for steroids. Do they test for illicit drugs in the?
Yes.
Yep. It's a
Yeah.
full panel for sanctioned
Narcotics.
or licensed fights.
Mhm.
Yeah. Boxing
Mhm.
or MMA. It's a full panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember they found somebody had a kidney problem on one of them. That's the full panel.
So I got a question.
Yep.
Because he signed the contract, correct?
He did.
Yep. So is he in breach?
So with him being not, is
Nope.
No,
He
because
Because
he didn't
he
pass.
failed
the-
he
right.
Pending physical. Yep. All
I
those
just
are
make
going to be
sure.
pending physical.
okay.
Yep.
How convenient.
Exactly.
He did it. He's not stupid. The guy is not stupid. Sorry.
I mean, he's been a successful scam artist for a while.
He's
And
not
you
a
can't be
genius, but
completely
he's
dumb to do that.
not a genius, but he's cunning.
Yep.
Yeah, he's sly like a fox, like a nasty.
He's good at being stupid.
Right.
He's good at manipulating people too.
That's what it is, right? So I generally don't give two shits about people like Chili, but when they use their abilities to grift on people the way that he does,
Mm-hmm.
Telling people you need to sign over power of attorney to me so I can represent you in court.
Oh,
all
God,
this shit, like,
yeah.
no, that's not how that works. Hey, I'm holding a fundraiser to give this woman who needs to fight these people based on this, and then takes the money and runs.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit, man. The guy, like I said, I'm not a fan of people who do that shit, and I call them out all day.
Hmm. Then he says, "Oh, where's the victims? Where's all my victims?" Like, well, Tina Slay's one for starters.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a liar. Yeah, okay, Chili.
She wasn't a liar when she was housing you and giving you money and whatnot.
Yeah. And you're throwing empty water bottles all over her house, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Douchebag. Apparently, he was just like, he bought a case of water and he was just drinking them and finishing them and throwing them on the ground and all over her house.
So he's nasty on top of being stupid.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a slob.
Yep. So the beauty part about the fight, negative X is, there were probably some tickets that were sold because of the Chili fight, but it's a full card. So I think they're like something like 7 or 8 matches that night. I had to double check, but yeah. You're still going to get something for your money. So those people who,
What the thing? It's pay-per-view, so they bought
Yeah.
the.
So yeah, you could either do pay-per-view or having the there's going to be, you can go to the actual fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, negative X1s. I didn't think it was going to happen either. Even after he signed, I said, man, this is just bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's not going to happen. He's going to fucking back out.
Yes.
So yeah, when it came out today that I can't make it, can't go, that was I think the number one thing that people thought it was going to happen, that he was going to mysteriously fail the physical, so he didn't have to, show up and get his ass handed to him.
Yeah. I wish Eric Brandt would take Chad up on a match. Oh, he's in jail. That's right. Someone's got to need their ass
Eric
kicked.
Brandt can't even walk up a flight of stairs. He's not going to get in a ring with anybody.
Unless it's an onion ring.
Huh.
Yeah. What happens?
I don't know.
He's connection.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't think Britain has great.
Did I come in on some talking about an onion ring?
Well, it's funny because apparently PewDiePie moved from Sweden to the UK because the internet was better. That's what I heard.
But everybody I know over there has shit connections. Just saying.
Apparently, Korea is where it's at. South Korea, not North. Or Vietnam. They have a good internet over there. That's what they say.
We have a gigabit and a half internet available here.
Yeah. Some places
supposedly is good.
Singapore is supposed to be really good. Some places out here we have up to 2 gigs. I'm on gig service here. But yeah.
I get 385 download, 91 upload, which is pretty good.
It's very good.
I'm somewhere in like the 8.8 range.
I'm 100 down, 5 up. Shit.
Ouch.
Basically, yeah.
How do you stream?
I have no clue what y'all talking about, so I'm gonna stay out of the conversation.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was thinking we could do some gaming tomorrow. What do you think, Cliff? Maybe even get Radical to show up.
Okay.
I know it's a long shot with him.
Mm-hmm. He's in that other country and whatnot.
Try.
Yeah, why not?
I wish you could play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Considering I finally got a laptop that'll play it well, plus he bought it for me.
That's right. He can't play it right now, right? Because his computer's stupid.
Yeah. Only got to play it with him once.
I know. I was there.
Yeah.
I bought my own copy, so I'm really pissed.
Are you not doing any more of the scary games?
All right, so Devour, we kind of...
We got one more map we still have to beat, but it's really hard. The Inn?
Oh, right. Yeah, that one. Yes.
Yeah, without Radical, we can't do it. If we get Radical, we'll play Devour.
Okay.
So start tweeting at him now, guys, if you want it to happen. Yeah, I know, Damon. You want to hear me scream. You're such a supportive friend. Thank you.
You should have been there last night then while she was watching Nail Gun.
Oh, God. I was like, no, not watching. Not watching. Mama, no, Mama. It was horrible.
I had to mute because I was laughing so hard.
Is that why you muted?
Yeah, listening to you
oh, God.
watch this movie. And
I was turning away. I didn't think I was loud enough for you guys to hear me.
No, you were loud enough for my wife to hear you.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I tweeted at Radical, so we'll see if he responds.
But yeah, I don't know how you could do a whole movie of that and not, break laws, really. It's crazy.
The script has some very inventive kills in it.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Okay, so Johnny, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is in your mindset when you're making these films? these horror films?
yeah. That's a great question.
What makes
'cause
you?
What the fuck
What
is wrong
makes
with
you? Well, I wasn't gonna go that far, but I mean, what? I know
No,
you
that's
have
a
to
good
have a
question.
certain mindset for films.
Yeah, so it depends, right? It depends on what particular role I'm playing in the film, be it actor or be it in the production side. It really just depends. So when we're doing stuff like this, like the biggest draw for horror films, a lot of people look at them as a cathartic type experience. Good horror films are never just about the horror things, the horrific things you see on the screen. So there's always going to be some sort of either social commentary or emotional commentary, something, right? The subtext and the what's really going on, right? Like I told Tina about the Babadook being a representation of how a woman was dealt with grief and dealt with trauma. There's another film, I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, that dealt with coming of age, being a woman. It was a story of three different. Well, there's a grandmother, a mother, and a daughter, and the underlying theme there was aging. And if you look at things like Cajunese, yeah, you're plenty audible.
Oh, hey.
Gosh of Heckfire, you have no idea.
Hey, no.
I mean that in a good way.
I was trying not to be.
It's okay, but yeah, it really just depends. So if I'm in, ask Mrs.
Radical. I think that's a burp 3 times. No.
Maybe, but yeah, it depends, right? So if I'm in front of the camera, then it's I just got to be in character, right? So I got to be whoever it is I'm supposed to be when I'm on camera, doing whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. I've got a role coming up sometime either this year or next year where I get to play the bad guy in a horror film, which is going to be so much fun.
The killer?
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Nice.
I like villain roles because if you think about all the movies you've ever seen,
the villain's most interesting.
You're more likely to remember the villain. All the good films that have good villains, you remember the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Die Hard, you think of Hans Gruber.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And all the horror movies, you think of the villain.
Right. I mean, A Nightmare on Elm Street, you don't think about Nancy, you think about Freddy Krueger.
Absolutely.
And
Johnny Depp, but that's me.
Friday the 13th, you obviously would think Jason.
Right.
You're not thinking about the other characters.
I don't even remember the other characters in that movie.
Yeah, they're just throwaways.
Exactly. Really. Thomas, you're right. Bad guys have all the fun.
Fodder.
Yeah. But if I'm behind the camera, then it's about making sure to capture the best performances. And then in post-production, it's about putting it all together, making sure that it's a cohesive story. It looks good, sounds good. Yeah, Darth Vader, Mystery Sauce at Theater. Darth Vader's a great example.
Can I say that the cinematography of Nail Gun was amazing?
So the cinematographer for Nail Gun is Jorg Stanislaus. The guy is amazing.
Yeah.
He's a great cinematographer.
He had great choices in there.
Yeah.
So, and you work with him a lot, right?
I'll work with Jorg anytime he wants me to. If Jorg was to say, I need you to come work with me on this, yes. That's an easy yes.
Yeah. And also Eugene. Who looks like the Bernard from Westworld.
He looks like Bernard from Westworld. He looks like
Peele.
Jordan Peele, and he also looks like Moss from the IT Crowd.
It's crazy. And those are just the first few we could think of. Like he looks like people. What, hun?
I was going to ask Johnny another question because I'm trying to get people interested in why he wants to start his own film company. It's what made you want to do this? Is something that you've always thought of, or is
I've always been involved creatively. I cut my teeth in acting 6 years old with stage acting and whatnot. So I've always wanted to be involved in some sort of production, filmmaking, It was just fun. I've always been more of a creative person than anything. I did all kinds of theater in high school, and after that, I started performing arts in bands and playing music, so going that route. And then, my first real jobs in production was in music production, engineering, producing, and whatnot. So, and then
I did some sets.
yeah, right. And then anytime I could work on some sort of film, be it a buddy's, home movie. Hey, I'm making a home movie, shitty camera or whatever. I just want to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Fine. Whatever. No big deal. So yeah. And then as I got older, I started working with the Weekend Horror crew. Eugene just like, hey, I've got these projects coming up. You want to come help out? Yeah, I do. And then, we worked together on film sets earlier this year called The Cowboy and the Waitress. That's the working title. It's going to be something different. I can't really say what it is because I don't know what it's going to be. And then we just kind of fell into a rhythm and a routine that really worked. And we just kind of figured out we work really well together when it comes to directing, DP, lighting, everything, so.
So that movie, There Goes My Baby, where can people see that?
I think the director's cut is on Jason Zimmerman's website.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know if he's got he's one of the producers that I work with. Let me get a link. It may not be the director's cut. It may be the festival cut. So let me check.
Was he the guy that worked on Star Trek and stuff, or is that a different Jason Zimmerman?
Different Jason Zimmerman. It'd be really cool if this was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one that we can show because I don't think There Goes My Baby is. It's not. It's the Rack Focus cut, which is not terrible, but here, this one was fun.
I'd like to see the whole movie.
Yeah,
I'm very interested
the director's cut. The director's cut is a little bit longer. It's about 5 minutes longer. Here, I'll send you this link. That one was fun. That was a quick little thing we did. I showed that one to you before, and then come on, you piece of junk. Speaking of.
Now, are you going to be doing some more documentaries and, with the production company and stuff? And
yes, absolutely. Tina and I are working on one. It's very early in production, in pre-production. So looking to hit that one. If Nail Gun doesn't get greenlit for early next year, looking at that one next year. Like a big push in that one next year.
Yeah.
What does DP stand for again?
Director of photography.
Yeah, director of photography.
Okay.
So that guy is in charge of the shots, how the movie is captured. Is it going to be on this lens at this angle? Where is the lighting coming from? How is it going to look? So whenever you look at movies, and like Interstellar, it was Christopher Nolan. Yeah, but that's Christopher Nolan is the director, but his cinematographer, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's the one who decided what camera was going to be used, what focal length, what lens, what the framing is, what the lighting is. So,
right.
What's the job of a producer, Ed wants to know?
So a producer, it depends, right? There are different types of producers. But generally speaking, your general producer is someone who comes on set, and this person is in charge of putting out fires, basically. They're the ones that set up, crafty services. They set up the meals. They make sure and book the, if there's a location, they set up the scheduling with the location. They schedule out all of the table reads and rehearsals. They'll delegate things like, casting, they'll find a casting director and delegate to casting and whatnot. So they take care of everything. as far as like the back end kind of stuff goes. They're the ones that make sure that if a problem arises on set, which is always going to happen, you always have some sort of problem. Producers in charge of making sure that it gets taken care of. That way, the directors and the actors and everybody, they can do what they're supposed to do. Even if there's a problem, they don't have to worry about it. It's a producer who's going to take care of it.
I guess an amateur couldn't use one of those red movie cameras, right? You have to be pretty technical.
Yeah, you gotta know.
You got to know your stuff on that one. I mean, if an amateur picked up a red camera without just looking at it, trying to figure it out, yeah, you're gonna.
Or even the lights that you use.
Yeah, right.
We wouldn't know what to do with them or how to utilize them right.
Exactly. There's a lot to lighting than just, well, I'm gonna turn a light on and point it. No, we got to think about how we're going to diffuse or deflect or bounce or what color, what the white balance is, and all kinds of shit we got to working on. And those, as a gaffer, I work lockstep with the director of photography because again, he's this is how I want it to look.
It's so my job.
It's my job to light it so he gets what he's looking for.
Right. And lighting can change the whole mood of a scene.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I told Johnny before I go on camera, definitely gonna talk to him about lighting.
Oh yeah, we'll make you. Yeah. We'll make sure that the natural beauty that is Tina will come out through the camera.
So blackout curtains and all the lights off then.
Wow.
That's
jeez.
Terrible.
No.
Oh, you want to hear something fun? Something funny but sweet. A friend of mine came over today, and some of you'll know her son. He's popped into our Among Us games. His name's Tommy. And her fiance, I guess, has a YouTube channel. His name's Ivar, and he's a guitarist. So anyways, they've popped in a few times to watch the stream, and they've heard people roasting me, and they felt they don't know about the history of the age jokes and all that shit, so they felt really sad for me. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. They're lovely people. But I was like, no, don't worry. It's okay. I can take it. Asshole.
Yes, you can. That's terrible. Terrible is not what I meant. I meant you could take the jokes.
Yeah, sure you did.
That's what I meant. I own it when I mean it the other way.
Mm.
Oh boy, we have awesome boss.
Oh, really?
So?
Yeah,
we're all gay.
Yep.
Every last one of us. Do people still think that's an insult?
Is there like a 12-year-old trolling us right now?
Yep.
Jeez.
I don't know. I think I'm rather too tired to be happy, so I don't know whether you could categorise me as being gay at the moment or not.
I think it's funny that people still think that's an insult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are gay. Good. I'm very proud of you for sharing that with us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep reaching for that rainbow, buddy.
Yeah.
Cliff, that's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I've actually, people have tried to put that out there, and I'm like, okay, am I supposed to be upset that they say that? I don't get it. My favorite people in the world are gay.
I forget what actor it was who they were talking to him about. Well, does it make you uncomfortable that they're? It was. What's his name? Played Bane. I can't believe Tom Hardy.
Oh, I love him.
Tom Hardy was in an interview, and they were talking about being gay and whatnot. He was like, "What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?"
Right? It doesn't. Nobody with half a mind cares about that shit.
Right. It's just silly, the whole thing.
It is. It's sad. So. But, yeah, kill the bot, kill the bot.
Oh, I got him. Got him. I think I got all
Yeah?
three of them.
Cool.
Gone. Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Dead bots.
At least they're funnier than those weird ones we were getting for a while.
Yeah. They make their rounds. They really do.
Yeah. Remember back in the like 2 years ago, the thing was porn bombing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
FTFE got porn bombed like twice.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times. Everybody really did, except for me. I think. Have I gotten?
You are the porn bomb.
No, I don't think so.
That's right. My voice.
That's not entirely inaccurate, by the way.
God.
Everybody loves the voice.
Yeah.
So I used to do really well with the whole voice thing until people saw my face. Like whenever they were just listening to the podcast via radio, they didn't see this right here. Like, oh man, that guy's got a great voice. He must be hot.
No, you've got a great voice. Yeah.
Right, but then they saw the picture and it was like, oh,
Stop.
well, there.
Oh, stop. You're hot, Johnny.
It's true.
I know,
though.
right?
It really is.
I said it.
Stop fishing for compliments, Johnny.
Not fishing for compliments at all. I'm actually
I'm
sitting.
sorry, but my channel has the hottest guys on it, and I don't let anybody not hot on it. So there you go.
I snuck in the back door.
Shut up.
A lot of
Is that
people
another?
think
Is that a gay joke, Johnny?
Oh, there it is.
Oh! Knocks it out of the park. What was that, Cliffy?
a lot of people think beards are sexy, Johnny. So you got that down. You got the longest beard of most people I know.
It's to cover. So I grew a beard because I needed to cover the face up.
The what?
What happened?
No.
The long ass
You're
chin.
hot,
You got a Jay
Sally.
Leno chin.
I do. It's pretty bad. Yeah.
You're like a young, slightly portly Glandalf.
Before he started walking everywhere and lost all the weight. Yep, exactly.
There was a YouTuber that used to be pretty popular, is now gone, who he capitalized on how ugly he said he was.
It works.
Red Redder, remember?
Yeah.
Red Redder. He made a big thing about how
Never heard
ugly he
of
was. Yeah. And nobody had ever seen him. Well, some of us have.
Yeah.
Some of us have, but most, like, none of the viewers had ever seen him. And he used to go on and on about how ugly he was.
And how apparently he was a plumber.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be fun. We used to have fun. We did. But then we found out people were shit, so.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. So bad.
His beard is no longer a beard, it's chest hair.
I used to get. I have this shirt. My kids gave me this shirt that has Chewbacca on it, and like the beard would blend in with Chewbacca. Yeah.
Cute. Very cute.
Yep. Yep.
My first dog's name was Chewy.
Mm.
Yeah.
He used to live in Granbury, not too far from me.
Oh, the guy who played him?
Yeah, Peter Mayhew.
Oh wow, neat.
Yep. He would be seen often in the local Walmart, bent over a freaking shopping cart with his hands on the front of the shopping cart because he was fucking huge.
Tall, very tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guy that played Predator. He was like 7'6" or something.
Oh,
Wow.
Kevin Michael Hall.
Yeah, Kevin Peter. Was it Kevin Michael or Kevin Peter?
Peter Hall, maybe.
One of those two.
I think it was Kevin Michael Hall. He had a blood transfusion and ended up getting AIDS from it and dying.
Yep,
Oh,
passed
no.
away not too long after the original Predator. Who was the original actor for the Predator, by the way? Does anybody know?
Like voice actor?
No. The original person in the suit.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Get the fuck out.
Yep.
How?
Wow.
What? Why?
Well, because he had the physicality to pull off those types of moves, and he had the flexibility and whatnot. He was in a suit, of course, and that's ultimately the reason why he quit, because it was
Nobody
hot,
see
it
him.
was uncomfortable. It was more so of the fact that it was he was super
Okay.
uncomfortable.
He was hot back in the day. I'm sorry, but he was hot.
That weird dance he did, though.
I hate that. I was about to bring it up. Stupid swing ass thing.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
But he was fun to watch. He really was.
Remember the Volvo commercial where he
Love
did
that
this
Volvo
split?
commercial. I think it's a brilliant commercial. I do.
The most epic of splits.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be known for something,
You might as well do it in every single film that you're in. Yeah.
absolutely.
Kind
And
of like
he did
Yep.
several times.
Bit like Jason Statham always managed to lose his shirt somehow in a film.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a plumber.
It's pretty sad that Jason Statham got Americanized, because he's actually a really good actor. If you look at some of the stuff he did in
What do you
London,
mean?
England, like when he came over to the States, he was this action guy. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty much everything he did in the States was action. The Expendables series,
Oh,
the
that's
Crank
fun.
series,
Fun.
was all action. But if you look at it, like, he was really good in Revolver. He was really good in Snatch. And he wasn't this action hero. He's a good actor.
So, what would you rather he be doing?
I'd rather him be doing whatever he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the fact that in the States, most of the time you get typecast.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the movie where he was parodying himself?
I don't think I saw
The Melissa McCarthy movie where he
Yes.
was in it, and he was like, "Have you ever jumped a train with another train?" And he's saying all this stuff, like playing
It's
up
very funny.
his ridiculous. Yeah.
Good night, sweetie.
What? I hear a little one.
Yep, she's going to bed.
Aw. Night.
What was this movie? There was a movie I was thinking of that was really good that just completely lost it. I had it and it's gone.
I didn't like the sequels to the Crank movies. They got stupid.
They were kind of silly. The Crank.
And
They
they got-
were supposed to be over the top, right? They were
Yeah, but over the top
silly.
is one thing. Completely stupid. Void of any.
But the trouble is, if you've got an over-the-top silly film and you do a sequel,
Could be
you've
more over
got
the
to
top
do
and silly, yeah.
more so.
Right.
And
I get
if
that.
you're
I
already
just don't think
pushing
they
the
should have done a
boundary,
sequel. Some movies should not have sequels.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely. But when I think it made like $50 to $60 million on a $10 million budget. So,
Yeah, I get that, but still, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's successful.
yeah.
I think one film that does require a sequel is The Ten Commandments.
Oh,
Yep.
Is the
good.
Is the biggest ratio of earnings to expenditures the Blair Witch Project then? Because it made what $100 million off a $200,000 budget or something like that.
I think it was like a $20,000 budget.
Yeah, it's even less than that. It was less than 100,000.
Yeah, it
Blair
was
Witch.
stupid. It was stupid.
Stupid nothing. Yeah. Stupid cheap.
Yeah.
60,000.
60,000. Yeah, I knew it was not three. It wasn't six figures.
Yeah, and it made $248 million in the box
That's
office.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All that was because of marketing. They had the greatest marketing.
Yes. It was the first found footage film, really.
It was the first found footage film that made it again, they played the marketing as, hey, this is for real.
I honestly thought it was.
Yeah, a lot of people did. And this is a movie that if it had to come out now, it wouldn't work. It just would not work because people
social media.
The internet
social
stuff.
media, but the internet, yeah. This movie came out late 90s when the internet wasn't as as it is now.
Yeah, people don't research stuff back then like they do today.
It would have been even. Do you think it would have been even bigger in the 80s?
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I don't know. That's kind of tough to think because a lot
I
of
think it
things
would
have
have
to
been more
happen.
of a. Go ahead, sorry.
No, yeah, a lot of things have to happen right. So if you think about some of the more successful horror films that are overall encompassing and not just successful in the horror genre, you think of things like Psycho, Jaws, The Exorcist, things like that. And the reason why those were immensely popular were because like The Exorcist was billed as loosely based on an actual exorcism that was
Right.
that
I
was
do know
in,
that.
yeah, that was in the news. That was popular in the news a few years before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Um, Jaws, simply because it was a Steven Spielberg film, even though he wasn't Steven fucking Spielberg at the time. It was still the intrigue of the movie. It wasn't really billed as a horror film. Um, and then it's just like I
It
said,
wasn't a travel film. Hey, Tommy. We were just talking about you.
it was a
Oh,
travel film. But yeah,
I think
Go.
of the movies that purport to be real, I think the most boring one I've ever seen was Paranormal Activity.
oh fuck, tell me about it. I was sitting at
I've
fucking
seen that.
hour and 45 minutes to watch somebody's baby camera footage. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
It was so bad. That's what it is. It's home like surveillance footage. That's what you're watching.
But
the
did
whole
anything
fucking
really
movie.
happen in it?
Yeah, some pots and pans fell off, and there was like the huge payoff at the end. It was just so stupid. The whole movie was bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Blair Witch messed me up.
It worked on so many levels. Like I said, that's one of those movies that came out at the right time,
Right way. Everything
the
was
right
right
way.
about it.
Yeah, everything just happened, and boom, yeah.
Again, it's not a film I've ever seen.
I've never seen the sequels though.
Sequel. So the sequel had it not been called Blair Witch 2: Book of Shadows, it had just been called The Book of Shadows, it would have been so much better. But because they attached Blair Witch to it, there was this expectation, and it just didn't live up to that
They're
expectation.
trying to work on the cachet of the original.
Right.
Yeah, it was a pretty. Yeah, I didn't like it too much.
Yeah. Because they tried to mix found footage and real, like cinematography and like whatever.
Oh.
It just didn't work.
But didn't they do a Nightmare on Elm Street that was supposed to be super meta?
Yeah, that was the seventh one, where
Oh yeah.
and that was the original idea for the sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Was that where there were actually actors and
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
turned
yeah.
out to be real? Yeah.
Exactly. You had Heather Langenkamp, who played herself, and Robert Englund makes an appearance as Robert Englund dressed as Freddy. But yeah, the idea was Freddy Krueger, the spirit that was trapped in the storytelling of Freddy Krueger, was breaking free because people weren't respecting Freddy Krueger anymore. So it didn't have that. That's that. Like
in that universe, was he still a true story?
No. In that universe, it was like our universe. That's how Wes Craven wrote the story.
Okay.
That it was real life. Like these, we're looking at. It is Heather Langenkamp, the actress who played Nancy.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
Right?
was Nightmare on Elm Street based on a true story in that universe?
Yeah. So basically, it was as if we're watching a film about the people who made A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right. And was Nightmare on Elm Street a true story in it?
Yeah. So the Nightmare on Elm Street film existed as it does for us in the film.
Okay. All right.
Right. So yeah, that was the whole deal there.
Was that any good?
It was good. A lot of people didn't like it because how
Meta?
different it was. Yeah, it was too meta. The kills didn't hit as well as they wanted them to.
Well, 'cause I would think just the feel of the movie would be different because Nightmare on Elm Street was very, to me, stylized almost. Like it had a look to it, a patina, if you will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, it was like a comic book versus realistic painting
Yeah, right. Yeah.
versus a photograph.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. Like something's, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I
Yeah, New
I
Nightmare. Carl's Squirrely Fraudits. It was Wes
okay.
Craven's New Nightmare.
Okay. They're not making any more of those, right?
So there are rumors that Blumhouse is going to buy the franchise.
Oh my god.
And they want to get. They're only going to do it if they can get Robert Englund to reprise the role. And Robert Englund has said, "I'll do it one more time."
Really?
Yeah. Nice.
If
I thought he said he wouldn't ever do it again.
So he didn't want to ever do it again. He wanted New Nightmare to be the last thing he did until they came and said, "Hey, we're going to do Freddy versus Jason," and that's something that people have wanted for decades.
Ever,
It
yeah.
was shit. It was absolute shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I can watch it. It's shit.
Yeah, it was total shit. But no, this time he says, "Yeah, I'll do it one last time, but Freddy has to die, and I'm not doing it after this."
Yeah,
It
good.
was the last time they'd ever do it.
Good. Yeah, he needs closure.
Right.
But I wonder how. How do you kill something that is already dead?
How do you kill something that's been killed 6, 7 other times, 8 times?
Yeah.
The number one line for me for Freddy Krueger is "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Bitch, yep.
Yeah.
For me, I told you how I saw it and why. So my friends have always been like you guys. They fuck with me. And after we saw it, it was my best friend and her boyfriend that I went with. And one day she called me up and we're talking, and all of a sudden he gets on the phone. "I'm your boyfriend now."
That's so funny.
And I threw the phone. It was because my phone looked just like Nancy's. It was a princess phone. I throw it as hard as I can, breaking it into a million pieces, screaming my guts out. Oh my god, my friends have always been assholes.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah. You'd laugh if somebody else did, though.
It's hilarious. That sounds funny.
I mean,
I would do
that's
that. I used to do that to
hysterical.
people. I did stuff like that to people. I'd freak them out just because it was so fun. So fun to scare people.
Hey, it's no surprise. You do what you do now.
Yeah, it's true. Scary.
Like, what's Halloween like at your house?
It's not as cool as you would think it would be. Because my kids, they're now starting to get into scary movies. But my youngest, she doesn't do scary movies at all. She's like, nope, don't want to see that scary stuff.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. And my oldest daughter, it depends. She doesn't really like them. Some she'll watch, but others she's like, nope, I'm out. Evan and Bella, though, they're starting to get into them. They're like, hey, what scary movies do you think I can watch? And I said, well, when I was your age, I'd already seen this, and this. I'm not necessarily.
I saw Boogeyman last time.
I remember Boogeyman.
That was scary for me.
It was kind of funny.
The mirror thing, yeah.
Yep. Then the footprints.
Yep. Stupid funny.
It was stupid funny, yeah.
But back in the day when VHS first started, all you could really get was porno and scary movies. Really, they didn't start putting blockbusters on till like later. They had to catch up with it. So, yeah, there's a lot of scary movies.
And on the basis you don't like scary movies, I guess you watched a lot of porno.
No, my parents read the movies and they were scary movies, and they didn't think of, hey, she's watching them too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was scary as fuck.
I used to stay up till like 3 a.m. when I was a kid to watch scary movies on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's when they'd have them.
Yep.
I watched some pretty bad movies. Like one was called Mountaintop Motel Massacre, I remember.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Pretty awful.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Plan 9. It's a masterpiece of terrible filmmaking.
It's a classic.
They have is it Bela Lugosi that's in it?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
but he died or something
Yeah.
halfway
he
through.
actually died. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So they
his
were
doctor
he replaced it with this chiropractor, and the
Yeah.
guy was way taller, and he had his hand over his face the whole time.
Yeah,
it
it was
so
bad.
stupid. Yeah.
It was but I like stuff like that. That I like.
I think the only
Ed
horror
Wood
film
movies.
that's actually had a bad impact on me is when I was probably early teens, 13, 14. I don't know the name of the film. It was one of the Frankenstein films though.
Oh.
Black and white. And I remember going to bed afterwards, and I can't remember whether it was actually a dream or it was just me imagining it, but I was absolutely stone convinced that Frankenstein's laboratory was in my bedroom.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, that's something like I would go through. Yeah, I get it.
And just for quite a while as I was in bed, that sort of freaked me out. And
Yeah.
I think I did eventually manage to persuade myself if I turned the light on, I'd actually know whether it was true or not, and I managed to do so.
Oh,
So I think the dream sort of followed me into sort of wakefulness.
yeah, that happens. Absolutely, especially when you're a kid.
Night terrors are tough to maneuver.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing that gets me is the feeling of the absolute stone certainty, despite the fact there wasn't room. My bedroom wasn't that big. It couldn't have a laboratory in it. The absolute stone certainty that it was there.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the houses in England. You guys have
Yes.
small houses.
Mm.
You're not going to fit a laboratory in.
Hey, Raven.
Unless it's a castle.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you don't
also,
know where he lives.
I mean, how long would it take to transport all the stuff up the stairs and put it together?
Right?
Yeah.
They snuck it in while you're sleeping, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I
we're like if I think I'm suggest like I when I was a kid I was worse, definitely worse.
Oh, sure.
Because also I had the more of the religion involved too, where Catholics believe exorcisms are real. Like we have
Some
them.
Catholics, like the Catholic Church, I think they
Now they
walked away from exorcisms in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, but now it's like completely like, no, that's not. It's we don't ever sanction exorcisms.
Yeah, but back in the day, it was not. It was an talked about thing,
right?
You know?
Yeah,
and then there was all the like, you believe that demons are real and Satan is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was even more suggestible.
Mm-hmm.
Because
when you're a kid, you live in the land of possibility.
Absolutely.
I think there's still some Catholic sects that actually do exorcism, but
oh yeah, absolutely, and depending on the country as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Opus Dei and
Ethiopia,
societies like that. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of places in Africa do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, they're into possession still in Africa. Like that's
Absolutely.
still a common thing they cite.
And,
the witch doctors are still a thing there too in some places.
Yeah, Greg Locke believes in demon possession.
Yeah.
Oh, is he one of those extremist pastors?
Yeah, he's a guy that got all jacked up about Dunkin' Donuts telling him he had to wear a mask to get his 2 medium coffees.
Yeah.
5 cream, 7 sugar.
Mm.
I got any coffee. He doesn't need any coffee ever.
I think the worst for me is Steven Anderson. Just watching him get tased was great, though.
So fun. So fun. But yeah, I mean, doing the horror films are always fun because it's a catharsis. People wonder why the horror genre is one of the most popular genres. Why do people like to watch these things? Why do they like to be frightened because it's a catharsis. It's a way to feel something. It's a way to deal with trauma, or some people are addicted to the adrenaline rush.
Not me.
No, you are not. You are definitely not addicted to it.
No, not that one. I mean, I love adrenaline rushes, but not that kind.
Not the scary kind.
No. Give me a fucking roller coaster any day.
Or like one of those rides that takes you up slowly and then all of a sudden drops you.
Right.
Yeah,
Those
free
are-
fall. Those are fun.
Yeah.
So
I will do anything like that.
fun story about that. Here in Texas, we had this ride
Yes.
called the Cliffhanger.
Yes. I know that
Yeah.
story. Go ahead.
There's three stories
Mm-hmm.
where it didn't quite work right,
Mm-hmm.
and had people been in there, they would have been not
Alive.
alive.
Yeah. There's a few that have gone very, very wrong.
Sure.
Like the first water park was in New Jersey, and it had no kind of checks or balances whatsoever.
There was no
People,
such thing as safety back when we were kids.
no, they had a loop-de-loop
Yeah.
slide that was enclosed all the way around. It was a tube that looped, and they had to pay their employees to try it.
Mm-hmm.
And people were breaking teeth, getting
Yep.
concussions. A couple broke their neck, and then there was the deaths.
Mm-hmm.
What was
And
it?
fuck getting on some of the state fair rides. Don't ever do that shit. My uncle worked at the state fair for the longest time. He was like, look, you have no idea. At any time, there's about 6 pieces of bazooka bubblegum keeping any one of those rides together.
Ugh. Yeah, because the ones that a regular one, that's always there, Six Flags, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Those are like they're part of that park.
Those
The ones that
more
are on
cool.
wheels.
Yeah. Right.
It was called Action Park. Do you remember? Anybody remember that? Though the water park I was talking about.
I think they're making a
Action
joke
Park?
by like class action lawsuit.
No, it was Action Park. It was the scariest thing ever.
Yeah. No, I'm K-Rap. Yeah.
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 And it was, people died there. It was Traction Park. That's it. You ended up in Traction. It was I always wanted to go because when you're a kid, you think, "Oh my god, a water park!" But
Right.
then, now when we know what happened there,
Do you guys remember the water park where the kid got airborne off the inner tube on the slide
and
he
took his
ended
head
up?
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope,
Where
never
was
heard of that.
Yep.
That happened somewhere in the U.S. I forget where. Maybe
No, it wasn't. It
What?
wasn't in the U.S. Not at all.
the one I heard was.
No, I'm telling you, that one was Germany or Sweden or something. I'm telling you, look it up.
Maybe there's 2 different incidents. I thought it was in the U.S.
Look for
Water park.
boy decapitated on a water slide because there was a netting above it so that people wouldn't fly off the top of it.
Okay, the one I'm thinking about happened in 2016 in Kansas.
Oh,
Schlitterbahn.
really? What's the other one I'm thinking of? Because I know it wasn't in the U.S.
It was a German name. The slide
Okay,
had a
maybe
German
that's
name.
There's a Schlitterbahn. Yeah.
The
Okay,
Verrückt,
then. Okay, thank you.
German for crazy.
Yep.
And yeah, because water parks always want to get the most extreme slides.
Yep.
And that makes sense, but oh my god. It was a few miles away from Cajunese, because that's where he lived.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Cajunese. I could have sworn it wasn't here, but good old water park.
Josh Beckbar says it happened in Kansas, Germany.
Okay, alright.
Yep.
Hey, Typhon.
Good type, man.
Let's see.
I love roller coasters, Cat Girl. I can't get enough of them. I like the wooden ones because they shake more. They get the noise, all of it.
Oh, yeah. At Playland in Vancouver, they have an old wooden coaster.
Oh, love them. Love 'em.
mum was one of the first people to go on a wooden roller coaster that was built near where they lived.
I remember that.
When she was a child.
Oh, sorry. I remember the Six Flags Great Adventure back then, right?
Yep.
And we've had some terrible things happen at park. Like there's this one that happened at Disney. It's to an employee.
The Matterhorn, not the Matterhorn.
No, this one was in one of the shows, the animated shows, because the stages turn, so you see each scene, and behind the stage that you see is like just a little walkway, so they can get from one stage to the other. She fell down off the catwalk. She was drugged under it, and it kept turning.
Ooh.
When somebody finally found her, because people out front heard her screaming, they thought it was part of some weird part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody finally found her after the whole fucking show played through, she was still alive, broken in a million pieces, but still alive. And they had to get her out of there. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah. I'm going to go with what Thomas says. This is time to talk about something more upbeat.
Yes.
Hey, Renee.
Yes. Let's do that. Hey, Renee. Especially if Tommy's still here. I feel bad. Oh, I forgot. But, yeah, I love those people who go to the abandoned parks and stuff. Pretty cool. It's freaky to see these places that were so alive at one point and bright and cheerful, taken over by nature.
Fun. Yeah, ghost towns are fun.
Or
go ahead.
Or when they go to old malls that are barely open and have all the stores closed and shuttered. Sad.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of different, right? Because we have one of those not too far from me. It was a mall that we would go to often because they had a cool arcade. But now it's practically a ghost town. The only things that are there are like the big, like the J.C. Penney's, the Sears. It has a movie theater still there, and then there's an aquarium in there. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot left.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, Sears Canada folded here, so we don't even have Sears anymore.
Night Wolf's leaving, guys. Everybody say night, night.
Night Wolf.
I'm glad that you got in finally. Yay. But yeah, like I saw this documentary about this Japanese Disneyland. They were gonna build one there before they have the one there now, but it fell through at the last minute because the guy didn't want to pay the licensing fees, and so he built his own. Yeah, he built his own version. He had a fake Matterhorn, the teacups, everything. And when Disney finally opened up in Japan, it hang on for a while. It got to hang on for a while, but after a couple of years, he closed it down. And so there's a documentary that they broke in and they're looking around, and it's so creepy, sad, creepy, sad, weird. But yeah, like Disney has a bunch of areas of their park that have been taken over by nature.
Yeah. That's cool though. It's just, I don't know. It's something about it is kind of.
Yeah. You don't think it's creepy? Like
not
scary?
At all. No. I always thought it was. No, I don't believe in hauntings.
Well, not haunted, but like haunting, maybe.
Yeah, but that's kind of the appeal to it. You know what I mean? It like it tickles that part of my brain that's the storyteller. Like what happened here? Like what are the stories? What, you know what I mean? How many people have walked through here? What have they seen? You know what I mean? Why is it like this? I love driving through some of the smaller little rinky-dink towns that all the buildings are, they're old as fuck, and but
Yeah.
they're boarded up and shit, and like it's ghost town type. But there's still people who live there. Yeah,
Yeah, there's stories there.
yeah,
Definitely.
those are cool.
There's some documentaries on YouTube where they've gone back to Chernobyl,
Yeah,
and there's some freaky shit.
Well, you can take tours of Chernobyl now. They just
Some
have
parts, yeah.
yeah.
you just have to wear a dosimeter so they can tell how much radiation you've gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. I don't want to get on that. There's a really cool documentary about Chernobyl and what happened, and
Hmm.
I think it's on Netflix. But yeah, that's a really interesting one too.
Yeah. Would you ever want to go there? See.
Maybe.
What about that North Korean town with nobody in it? Empty buildings. Always has been. There's a border town.
I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely go check this stuff out.
Remember,
they made it because it looks really great, but nobody's ever been there. Nobody's ever lived there. The storefronts are fake. Everything.
Well, there's places like that in Spain and Portugal.
Why?
Because they got EU subsidies to build something, so they've just built towns and airports that nobody's ever been to or ever use, because they got subsidies.
I don't get it.
Have you guys ever heard of that giant skyscraper they built in North Korea, but it took them like 30 years because they kept running out of money and stuff? Yeah.
Yep. It just doesn't make sense that they build a whole town that nobody ever lives in or
Well,
ever
because people made money out of it.
Right. It's like a UA Bowl film. Makes no sense to put all that money in a film that nobody's ever going to watch.
Yeah, I guess.
Check your Discord.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. So we're gonna circle around before we finally sign off. Back to what we were talking about at the beginning. Johnny?
Yeah, we were. So I'm thinking we should do some sort of, I don't know, some sort of like quick incentive. What do you think?
Absolutely. What do you got in mind?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Quick incentive, something, the next, I don't know, 10 contributors get something cool.
All right. Besides the shirt?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe like a signed production still or something like that?
We could do something like that.
Okay. And don't forget, we're going to be auctioning off that one poster.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a stream, and we'll hopefully have lots of creators there, or at least some cool ones. And Johnny's going to be putting stickers on himself for every donation. The more money, the cheekier places you get to put it. How's that?
Within community guidelines.
Yes, of course. We don't want to get dark all of a sudden. Can you be a fluffer? Gosh.
Gotcha, Backfire. You know what? I tell you what. That's usually my job, but I will, for the right type of contribution or the right type of just show up, you can do it too. You can help me out, because every now and again, the tendonitis and the elbow and the wrist kind of keep going.
But yeah.
One thing I did want to mention about the this crowdsourcing is that there are a lot of people that are kind of funny about sending money over, which I completely understand. So there's a wish list on there. So everything that the funds are going to, it's like on the page. If you'd rather do something like that where you send the piece of gear, you can do that as well, and you'll get
the perk.
You'll get the perk that matches the monetary value.
So that's really, it's a great way of helping and still not just sending money.
Right.
Okay, good.
Okay, Kara for $19.99. There's a YouTube channel called Bright Sun Films, which is all about abandoned places, including parts of Disney. He gives a history of places and tourism. He has a movie on Netflix, I think, which is about New Orleans.
Cool.
That is cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Mimo.
Right.
Who cares? 12-year-old boys don't excite me.
Well, that's good to know.
We have so much in common, Tina.
Yeah.
It's just, it's sad they don't have friends or anything, so they're here with us trying to do stupid shit to shock us.
Yep.
Nothing shocks me. But I'm from New York. Anyhow, so the next 10, I guess, will get the perk you're supposed to get, T-shirt, and the still.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's next 9, by the way.
Huge. Yeah. What?
Next 9.
Oh, we already have one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, I gotta get there. I got to get there. Simon. You idiot. So Simon's the first.
Yep. There are 9. 9 left.
9 left. I have spreadsheets upon spreadsheets for this. It's like crazy.
I'm so glad you're keeping up with this.
Well, I have to. It's my job.
Because, I mean, I could keep up with it, but I've got so much going on.
Yeah.
That I'm so happy that I've got people that are helping.
9 more special offers. Gosh, Packfire, where have you been?
Gosh, Packfire is just he's doing his thing out there. He's lobbying hard to become a fluffer.
Yeah, he is.
I tell you, Johnny's a real hands-on person on the set. So.
Yep. With informed consent, by the way. It's important.
Of course.
No, it's always fun speaking with actresses specifically about what they will and won't do.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not one I don't particularly care for nudity in films. I think it's just unnecessary the majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's never been like a thing on my plate, right? I'm never like, well, I'm gonna, hey, do you want to do some nudity in this movie? It's never been my thing. So sitting down with actresses and asking them, what are you comfortable doing? What are you not comfortable doing? 10 times out of 10, it's like no nudity. I'm like, yeah, whatever, don't care. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about character-wise. Are you cool playing a terrible type person, a racist, or whatever? So some are like, yeah, I can do that. So I'm like, no, I don't know about that. So
yeah.
I'll even throw in some of my sub stickers.
The pink
subs. Yeah. The one with me, Cliff, Nicole, and Regical in the mirror in the windows. And I'm gonna have Simon in there soon. Just peek out. Hi.
You can have a sticker with me on it. What more could you want?
Right? The crowdfund it's pinned, and I'm putting the link in as well.
I think we got another one.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, Cliff, you can announce it.
We got another $50 contribution from our friend Cajunese.
Cajunese, oh my god.
Absolutely appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna that.
You're awesome.
8 left.
You wanted one of those T-shirts.
Yeah. But yeah.
Raven Darkstar, you donate yourself. Absolutely.
All right.
We'll make it work.
Cookie sticker, yeah. You got it, Rich. And I'm still working on that damn ad, but it's stupid now because that's right, I gotta remind you guys, I'm taking down my merch store at the end of the week, which is soon.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So if you want any of those designs, they're never gonna be done again. All those designs are being retired. God, I can't think.
Discontinued, deprecated.
Yeah, but
Oh,
So,
Ridge 150.
go
Oh, sorry.
ahead.
Ridge 152 for $50 super chat. Thank you very much.
That's going. Yeah, I'm gonna put that into the donation thing. So
Yeah.
that's 7.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bingo. Oh wow, that's amazing.
And yeah, for once, it's not Johnny saying it first.
I know. What was I thinking? Damn it.
Yeah, you do got the Clippy sticker coming. I'll DM you for the information that I need for it.
Ed29 says, "Love Mrs. Johnny. Why does she put up with a long beard? Because I put up with her. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She is a wonderful, wonderful person. And that just more so because she does put up with me.
Mm-hmm. You might get to meet her if you donate and you go to get one of the walk-on rolls or the extra thing. She might be at the set. Who knows?
She might be on set. She is. It's where like once we get Nail Gun going, where we're filming is not too far from. I mean, it's going to be like a stay location type thing, but it's not too terribly far from where we live now. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Is that one of us?
We have one of. I think so. Let me see here. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Nicole.
What? What now?
$100 super chats or something for Insomniac Films.
Oh.
You couldn't just send it to the thing? I gotta send it now.
I think she was having trouble the other day.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'll send it over.
Night.
Okay, don't worry about it. We got it.
I think there was another anonymous contribution.
Let me go look.
Yeah.
Yeah, K-Rab.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart. You're going on the wall, your shirt, and stickers and
all the fun
you
stuff.
got a whole bunch of shit coming to you, girl.
With a film with a title like Nail Gun, a comment like "You're going on the wall" sounds really disturbing.
Yes, it do.
That's great. That's great. Raymond Doctor says, "I got stuck in news yesterday. My great grandmother was not
Seneca.
Yeah, I can't see the small stuff.
No Native American DNA. Someone lied. I'm sorry, baby.
That happens a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I found out I'm only 87% Italian. Like I thought I was 100%. So I get it.
Yep. What's the
I'm
other
not even kidding. That's not even a joke for me. Like I
No.
thought I'd be like at least 98%.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
What's the other percentage?
What?
What's the other 13%?
I don't know.
Probably French.
Yes,
French.
No French.
No, it was
There's
like
fucking
Bosnian.
no French with me.
It was like
There-
Bosnian, wasn't it?
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
there's. I can't remember. Let me go look. God.
He had
There was
something
some-
from
To ask
Eastern
hard
Europe.
questions.
Yeah.
And something from North Africa, something from Eastern Europe, something like that, right?
Alright, let me go look. Let me go look.
I think we got another.
Yep.
All
Judy
right, let me
LaPointe
go look.
contributed $50.
Who?
Judy LaPointe.
Oh, thank you.
And
Don't give full names out, Clippy, unless you know.
Okay. Gosh of Hackfire contributed 50 as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are
People
all.
getting really cool shit tonight too.
Yep.
5. You got 5 left.
5 left. There we go.
5 left.
Real Nightmare
Awesome.
says Italians tend to have some Greek.
Yeah, it was something like, I will
Is
look
that
it up in a minute.
is that another gay joke?
Oh, stop it.
That's a good one, though. It's a good one.
Okay, 23andMe. 23andMe. Where is it? 23.
Raven Darkstar. I'm a bit confused because
What?
well, I sort of read their post and Johnny read it out about the disappointed with the great grandmother was not Seneca. Now, to me, Seneca is or was an Italian politician.
No, it's Native American tribe, honey.
Yeah,
But I'm assuming from the follow-on bit and the fact he was a man and they were saying grandmother. I was
Native American tribe.
I did not know that.
Okay, I just told you that. There you go. Now you know. You're not American, so I wouldn't expect you would. Do you have Native Americans over there? You know what I mean, like not Native Americans, obviously. Shut up! Don't you dare!
Whoa!
It's not the same. Oh shit!
You did it again.
Ah!
God.
Oh, I hate myself. Shut up, all of you. You know what I meant.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. We call them Celts.
Yeah, do you have people of Saxon ancestry where you are, Simon?
That's funny.
No, it's not. What I meant.
Hey, Johnny, I just sent you something.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That pays for one of your lighting things.
Yes, it does.
Nicole, you are so sweet. I
Step
can't
away
even
from the
take
credit
it.
card.
Stay away from your credit card, though. Okay.
It's on the phone. I don't even have my credit. It's on the phone.
You're too much. She's like the most generous person I know.
This is true.
And to answer your question, AMG, I don't know whether anybody's actually determined what a natural British person would be. But the closest is probably the Pictish race or some Celtic tribes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think they know a lot about the Picts.
Very little, yeah.
Okay, so apparently, I'm going into my 23andMe thing. Where's my DNA? Ancestry and traits, right? Overview. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Let's share my screen. Ugh. I was crushed when I got these results. I gotta tell you. I really thought I was gonna be a lot more.
That's a pretty good chunk there, Tina.
All right, here we go. So this is all the Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Are you seeing this map thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does this mean that when you talk, you only put one hand up
Stop
above the
it!
shoulder?
I'm Calabrese, 85%. Then Greek and Balkan and broadly Southern European.
So you do have some Greek in you.
Yeah.
Vulcan, that's what I was thinking of.
The Western Asian and North African is a 13% that.
I would be surprised if that didn't appear in everybody.
Yeah.
The North African or Western Asian.
Mm.
It's a lot more than I thought it would be. But then again, Italians have a lot of African because of Hannibal and his elephant.
Carthage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carthage. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Great Migration and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody started in Africa, and then so.
Yeah.
But Italians have just more black DNA. African DNA, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Anatolian is new apparently. Okay.
That's fundamentally Turkish, isn't it? Anatolia.
Don't
Mhm.
near. Let's
I
see.
believe so. Yeah.
Are you seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's at 2% of it.
That's Turkey, right? That's a map of Turkey right there, I believe.
Istanbul
Yeah,
is there.
Istanbul,
Yeah.
Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
John's-
beautiful. Turkish
John's-
coffee. Hey,
Mm.
craft it. It tells me how to craft a cup of Turkish coffee.
I think you're looking at a screen
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
gonna.
being shown, not being
Yeah, I'm
shared.
gonna
Because
fix
it's
that
opened
for
in a
you
new
now.
page.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna follow me, but it did not.
Cool.
Here, I'll show you.
So you've got Turkish and you've got Cypriot and Greek. Aren't they going to be sort of warring one another?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh look, these are my relatives. I have somebody called Ahmed Absi, BB, fourth cousin, and another fourth cousin, Joanne Rice. I think I know her.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool experience, 23andMe. I'm going to also try Ancestry just to see if they get it more right. Because I know I'm more Italian than that.
When you say get it more right, you mean more Italian.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
More of what you think you should be.
And I know it's very... I have a lot of Neanderthal, apparently.
I think that's.
I have 253 genetic variants that are Neanderthal.
Well, most people do.
But I have 253. You have everybody has different numbers.
But most people have some.
So it's a cool thing. I would say everybody should try it. Really, even if you know what you are, like I did.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You thought you did.
Yeah. Oh look, I have 60% chance I do not have dimples, and I don't. I don't have a cleft chin, and they were right. 69% chance I've never had dandruff.
That's kind of a weird one.
Earwax, earlobes, eye color. They tell you about hair photo bleaching. If you like go out in the sun and it turns you blonde.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't. Freckles. I did have freckles when I was younger. Finger length ratio. What's that? My ring finger is longer than my index finger. No. Wait, index is your pointer?
Yep.
Oh shit, it is. Ooh, this is creepy.
Isn't it?
Oh, see, they said I had 57% chance I had little or no hair at birth. I did have hair.
All 4 of my kids had full heads of hair.
That hurts more, apparently.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
Erica complained about heartburn more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the hair does affect it. I do not have red hair. They were right.
99% chance. I think that's everybody though. Even
Right.
redheads probably
It's-
99% chance.
Gingers are,
Yeah.
There's a 39% chance I have very fair skin. They were right. 44% chance of dark brown. Yeah, it's almost black. So it's really cool.
Yeah. It's oddly specific though. Wet, sticky earwax.
Oh, unibrow. I do not have a unibrow. They're right. No widow's peak. Yeah, it's fun, right? It's fun. I have a longer big toe. I do
Toe length ratio.
Longer big toe than what?
than my second toe. I do not have dark brown eyes. However, I have dark hazel. So they got that almost right. That's the second one.
That's crazy. It's just like I said, that earwax thing is just oddly specific.
I don't think I would. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's weird. Wet or dry. And since we're talking about earwax, never use Q-tips in your ears. Just saying.
No, just get some water and squirt up there. You're fine.
Peroxide even.
Or find a film producer with a nail gun.
Or find a
Oh, yeah. Okay, stop.
Yep.
No, stop. You have no idea how specifically right that is.
Yep.
From what you've said earlier, yes, I do.
All right, well,
How many of those do we have left? How many of the
I still
the
think
10?
5.
5? We have 5 or 4 with.
Right.
Yeah, so we have 4 left.
4 left. Hezekiah, hey.
Duh, Bears.
And even if after we sign off until those 10 are filled, it's still good. So get your contributions in, and you get a whole slew of shit.
Yep.
Stickers from both Insomniac and my channel with Clippy on it, and Nicole, Simon.
And you don't have to donate a huge amount, so you don't lose sleep over it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, right. Here's the thing. I'm not in the
Insomnia, don't lose sleep. Oh, never mind. I'll get
I get it. We were getting there.
I don't want anybody to feel like they got to break the bank. No, I mean, every little bit helps, and it's all greatly appreciated.
It is. And so yeah, what was it? The shirt, the stickers, and whatever perk you qualify for, if you do.
Mhm.
If not, it's an easy way to get one of the shirts that go for $50 usually.
Mm-hmm.
And but I've got to pee, so we're gonna sign off.
All right. Fair enough.
We've been going for 2.5 hours almost.
Almost.
Yep.
Time flies.
Yeah, it's almost 4:30.
So, Johnny.
Yes.
I'm gonna hand it to you first. Anything
Well,
you want to plug or anything?
Help Insomniac Films.
Absolutely.
Follow the link that's pinned in the chat. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, it means the world to me as well. And Nicole and Simon and Clippy.
Yep.
We're all part of the team here.
Yep.
Mia, that's perfectly okay.
If you could share it,
Yeah.
that helps
Yep.
immensely.
Mhm.
If you could share the link anywhere that you like, Twitter or Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, just share the link, guys. If you don't want to give money, share the link. The more eyes we have on this, the better. That helps more than you know.
Yes, it does. Traction. So I really do appreciate it. Again, you guys, like I said, all the, just sharing it. Yeah, that's all I can say. You guys are great.
All right. When are you gonna be streaming again?
Tomorrow, I actually have 2 guests on. I'll have Lee Educator on talking about the backing out of Chile. And then I've got one of my oldest friends from a band called Southern Trained Gypsy. Matthew Leslie will be on talking about his political points of view and the fun stuff. So Friday's going to be kind of an interesting show. But yeah, tomorrow.
Awesome. So, we're going to be back maybe tomorrow during the day or something to do some gaming. Anybody else want to say anything? Simon, Clippy, Nicole?
We're down to 3, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you, everybody who has put money towards the crowdsourcing.
Mayor, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
congrats. You got a whole bunch of stuff coming.
I think it's only appropriate to end with finger subs.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Love you all. Have a great night. And thank you for all your support of Johnny and us and whatnot.
Yeah, we love you. Nick, you want to say anything?
I love y'all, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm passing out.
Yeah.
And,
late. It's late where she is.
You and me both.
All right. Night.
Cheers, everybody.